What's up, y'all? I'm trying to remember how to do this shit. Damn. Joel Embiid. Put the body on him. My dude's already tired. Oh, here we go. Today we're gonna do a little bit something different. We're gonna review, like, and watch a friend's documentary here, artist, and yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, you can't shoot. I'm about to restart the game though. Damn. I'm trying to get this bounce pass down, but it ain't popping. It's because I'm too tired. Hey. Damn, almost got it. About to go again, I forgot. Soon. Won't be here. Come on, the bounce pass. That should have went in. What the fuck is my dude running around for? That must have been the playoffs. I mean, I knew it was gonna work because, like, my shit's been on for a couple days. Damn, hold on, let me. Sometimes they be playing their music. I ain't trying to get no copyright, so hopefully they do that shit fast. No, I don't want no VC.
Hey, yo, is that Mexican OT?
Come on, let's get past this shit. You dig? There we go. I think we good. Hold on for a second, all right? Damn. Snatch blocked it. I don't remember that happening. Speed this shit up a little bit. I ain't got to play 2K in a minute. Yeah, get up. No. There we go. Hey, bounce pad. Don't make it out of the dribble. What, 2 dribble pull up? Double screen? Oh shoot. I can't guard everybody. My bad. I should change my character's look. It look crazy. Nigga, please. Hey. Oh. Hold on. Should have exported some other ones too. Ah, he got it that time. Nope. Come on, man. I let him go. That's my problem right there. seen it, but you can't even really steal like that in this game. What's the point? Come on, man. I hate when they get all in the way. I shouldn't have shot it anyway. Fuck it. Oh, come on, bro. Joel Embiid. I'm not trying to play defense though. Damn. My dude can't play no defense. That's the reason why I don't want to play defense. Oh. I can't dunk either. But I'm trying to dunk. That's just how it is though, man. They booing. This is Patrick Beverly. We would have won the game if that was the end of the game. So we're doing good. If you wanted to see shooting, well, you guys shooting. Damn, I did a defensive switch. I don't even remember how to do that. Why they keep fouling me every time I try to get a layup. I can't even get layups no more. I can only shoot. It's okay though. Why is he playing such good defense? Oh, because it's a close game? Oh. Jordan, Kobe shit? I can shoot though. It's a joke. Yeah, they wouldn't let me get layups. Damn.
Shoot two.
I don't use turbo. Oh. Why is he playing such good defense though? Oh. Come on, man. Yeah, that's my problem. I'm supposed to shoot. You trying to play good defense too. Uh-oh. Why they always trying to foul me? That's crazy. That dude ain't even a slasher like that. Slithery though. Other team, I don't even know who that is. Let's go. Took my time. Should have caught it and shot it sooner though, but I didn't want to be fading. Oh, that was a good swing, but I couldn't make it over. Oh, he got boxed out. Why are you trying to pull up? Alright. Oh shit, I ain't got that much time. Then the clock running out.
That's how it's done, baby.
Everybody trying to hit me up and shit right now. Alright, let's see. I gotta do this, like I said, review. I don't know how I'm gonna do it though. Matter of fact, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, so I'm gonna just start now and shit. That'll be easier then. Eventually, I play some, other parts of it, I guess. This is my homeboy's documentary. Like I said, he an artist. Check it out on Amazon. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. but I guess we'll watch some of it and shit. Go back and forth. I'm just trying to chill, man, today. A lot of shit going on, man. What's the violation? Oh. See if I can just catch a shoot. All right, still good. Anywhere. I'll put it by you in a second. Whoa. Got a foul. Hacking. So to paint the Shaq. That's tight. That's his auntie. Kobe, you got some Kobe. Philly. Try to get my LeBron chase down on. Man, I don't like it. There you go. Maybe I'll just play some parts that I thought was cool. I don't know. But essentially, here you go. You know what I mean? I'll play something like that, definitely. Oh. Let me try to get this win though first. Why he on me though? So tough. Just trying to take it easy. Take over. Dang. I shouldn't have got the ball for this one. Why he doing them tough? Free throw line. He's at free throw line, pop it every time. Joel Embiid. Oh. Sheesh. Trying to front you. That's too tough to guard. But yeah, he got blind in one eye. That's what he's showing right here. When he was a kid, poked his eye out. It's definitely an inspiring documentary. You know. I've been watching Justin's rise for a while, and it's definitely inspired me. Dang. You gotta add that though. Yeah, I'm gonna play some of the audio too, though. The video is good. I think that's one of his first paintings after his eye accident or injury, you know. Kobe. Bro went to painting, instantly get the painting. And this is Instagram on the side over here. Like I said, we might shoot the whole thing twice. I already seen it twice though. Ooh. Can I get that? Damn. Been a long time too. I got a painting on the wall too, the Batman one. Get the ball. I remember when he was working at the airport drawing pictures and shit. I should have got one early back then. But I was definitely watching. Hey, come on. Why this dude on me? He's too tall. What is that passing bag? That shit's funny. Oh. What? That was a good screen, too. Oh, we're dribbling too much. Oh. Patrick Beverly in the corner kicks it out for 3. All right, let me see though. Hold on, let me see. Oh. Almost went backcourt. That's not what I'm trying to do. I got too much. Hold on. I'm thinking about replaying this part when he was a kid. Let's see. I'm gonna replay the whole thing though, low key. Be easier. Alright. Ooh. Why is this dude trying to guard me so tough? Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. Take it easy. Oh, missed the pass in the corner. All I want to do is shoot. All right, but yeah. Let me get to that part. Let's see, does it have music? I think it has music. Let me see.
But what if you couldn't bear the weight of the world on his shoulders? Imagine being 5 and losing vision in your left eye.
Yeah, that part right there.
Weight of the world on his shoulders.
All right, let me get the ball.
Imagine being 5 and losing vision in your left eye.
Oh.
Imagine trying to fit in like the normal kids. Imagine that your new parents is child services. Imagine losing hope in your talents. Imagine that you felt like you had no balance.
Balance.
But I sit in this room and I wonder where I would be if I let all that take me under. Imagine.
Yeah, this is a pretty good documentary, so let's see though, like, let's see what happens, you know?
Every artwork ever made was contemporary art at the time. It's only in retrospect that things become classical or things become historical. Here you see an incredible body of work over a number of years.
That's the benefactor.
It tells about an important period of time.
I hear people making a comparison, drawing Justin Wadlington in the conversation of the Warhol and Haring of the 80s. And I think there's something about the purity that I see in him, the soul of an artist, that is.
That's pretty cool, you know? Oh. Them to be associating him with the greats already. Like I said, I got me one, so. You know? But, let's get back a little bit. Right here.
Every artwork ever made was contemporary art at the time. It's only in retrospect that things become classical or things become historical. Here you see an incredible body of work over a number of years. It tells about an important period of time.
I hear people making a comparison, drawing Justin Wadlington in the conversation of the Warhol and Haring of the 80s. And I think there's something about the purity that I see in him, the soul of an artist, that is reminiscent to me of Keith or Andy.
There you go.
I am definitely in the market for a Justin Wadlington original. His collection of work is incredible. If you think about the subjects of some of his work, there's celebrities and actors and hip-hop artists who are gonna want to own his artwork.
Artwork at its best. Shout out to my guy, Justin Wadlington, Philadelphia.
Art.
I just always had this mentality that I'm not going to be a statistic.
Everything that happened to him basically said that you weren't supposed to make it.
The title of this painting is called
The curtain first drops, it's your first image of something that will be eternal.
He's had so many spectacular, very detailed pieces, but this is definitely the most grand.
Self-taught artists. We definitely have to take a different road.
That's pretty cool.
I am Justin Michael Wadlington, blind eye artist from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Blind in the left eye.
Yeah, I watched this 4 times already.
Life story, yeah.
Mind kind of sharing like kind of what shaped you, you know?
Man, how much time you got? I've worked on this painting every day. Every single day. This is like well beyond 300 hours. Self-portrait, a symbol of evolution as an artist. It's like stories beyond just the painting itself. This sword is called the Sword of Damocles. As much of a king as I feel, I also feel like as a guy growing up in the hood or whatever you say, I always feel like there's a sword hanging over my head. You know, any mistake I make, it could be my downfall. Today we'll work on this snake.
Today.
Even
That's
the
it.
snake, as
That's
tiny
great.
as it is,
Detail.
the precision it takes to get it the way I need it to look will take a good amount of time, I think. I went into it like, this is going to be my final piece of the decade. My 10-year anniversary of being in the art. I got back into art because of a self-portrait that somebody saw. So it was that portrait that kind of catapulted me into doing everything else. This painting is called I Once Was Blind. I've been called one eye and stuff like that growing up, and it's kind of like I used something that was used to offend me. Now I'm embracing it. Sometimes it's hard to even remember what it's like to see with both of my eyes. I do remember being in kindergarten. That's like the first time I kind of like discovered that I liked art. I was a big fan of like cartoons, Ninja Turtles and Transformers. I was just so fascinated with trying to draw what I saw, and it started to manifest a little bit. And I was in an accident at 5 years old with my eye. I remember like it was yesterday. Typical day at daycare. I probably was drawing that day at some point.
Right.
I got up
Chilling.
to play tag. Somebody was chasing me. I'll look back, and then I'll look forward, and then right when I look forward, a piece of metal must have been protruding from the wall, and bam! Poked me right in the left eye. Then like everything went black.
That's how you turned into a superhero.
I remember yelling like, I can't see, I can't see. When it first hit me, my right eye closed because I was like kind of like wincing. All I could see was stars, and I just knew something was going on with my eye. When I opened my eye back up, I believe that I saw lights and swirls and some sort of crazy, trippy pattern. I went to the hospital, had a lot of surgeries.
I remember that whole moment when that occurred, and we just didn't know what was going to be the outcome in terms of if he would ever see again.
I could see for a little bit afterwards. Then over the years, my vision got worse until like just went blind all the way.
Right.
Right after I woke up from the surgery, they gave me some paper and a pencil, and I came up with this guy. It was like an old man, hair kind of resembling Albert Einstein. I don't know where the image came from, but that was like one of the first times I drew something out of my head.
That's in a museum now somewhere.
I lose track of time. Sometimes I don't even leave the house. Like sometimes I haven't left the house for a week. When you see I Once Was Blind, I want you to see you in there as well and see that you can evolve. You don't have to be a product of your past. I want to have this big art show to unveil my painting, and I want to invite my friends and all of my supporters who have followed me along this journey. This is March, what is today's date?
12.
March, God, man, yo, time.
Right.
This is about to be April soon. I'm not finished this painting.
The World Health Organization has said that the COVID-19 spread can now be characterized as a pandemic.
A nation now facing an invisible threat.
COVID-19. Invisible threat like terrorism.
Please wear a mask.
I was excited to unveil I Once Was Blind.
Oh, let me get it.
It definitely took 5 months of hard work, dedication, and then the whole pandemic happened. A virus on the loose, it's in every country around the world. I empathize with a lot of people. A couple of my closest friends, their parents passed away from COVID. It's not the right time to unveil anything. Definitely time to support other people that I know that have been going through things. Man, basically everything shut down.
Oh, come on.
But luckily art has given me a high patience level.
Right.
I started to get an itch, like another itch to paint again. Just like most of us humans do, we evolve and we adapt. I just kind of made a decision to buckle down, use this time wisely. And I said, hey, let me get some more paint. Let me find a canvas.
What are you gonna make now?
No art stores were open, so I had to go the online route. And I kind of like to actually shop at stores. I have a whole routine. I go to the art store, the brushes. If one hair is off, one bristle is off, I don't get it. I want to make sure everything's right. When I look at the colors, I want to see it in person. Everything looks better in person.
Right.
Anything you want to complete in life, you got to visualize it first. When I'm sitting in front of that blank canvas, it's basically like a moment of meditation.
Like making
I
music.
basically go through all the steps in my head. What color, what base color I'm gonna put down first, and I start to build it in my head slowly but surely. Once it's built in my head, it's pretty much manifested onto the canvas, and now my hand is just moving and getting through it. It's gonna be a marathon. This whole quarantine, this 2020 lockdown, part of me feels like I've been built for the long run. I've been built to stay in the house and paint and be quarantined and not live beyond my means in a sense.
This right here is one of the group homes that I moved into right before high school. A group home is a place where boys or girls go to basically have a home because they don't have any other home to go to.
My dad, he killed himself when I was 2 years old. I know that him and my Uncle Larry fought in the Vietnam War. There's not really much I know about my dad other than that.
That's crazy.
It's almost like he's an urban legend or something, like a myth. My mom, she had schizophrenia. From day one, I was raised by my grandmother.
My mother and me basically raised Justin. My mother kept him in church. Justin, he knew the whole entire Bible by, I think, age 10 maybe. He knew everything, and it was amazing because I didn't, you know. He was a very smart boy.
So after a while, my grandma couldn't take care of me, and one day she said, we got to take you downtown. And we went downtown, City Hall, and got basically put into the system. And that's where the journey of the emergency shelters and group homes happens.
I was never supposed to be nothing, another statistic, black male that they seen coming.
If you grow up in bad neighborhoods, the things that you see around you aren't probably the most productive things that you want to see.
You see everybody on TV with their mother and father, and you just wish you had that experience, and you don't.
That's tough, man.
Because of my eye, it was really hard to feel wanted. Ooh. It was not until I started to draw that I finally felt accepted amongst my peers.
His mother, that's where he gets all his creative genius from. His mom was a genius, my sister.
Growing up without a father figure, a lot of the young inner city guys like me, we tended to look towards hip hop artists and entertainers for guidance, so to speak.
Right.
I tried the community college thing, and this time I'm living with my uncle in North Philly. It was 7 o'clock in the morning, rush hour, all the kids going to school. I'm on the bus with this like big giant like foam core project and like trying to squeeze on, and like all the hood people looking at me like, what's up with boy with the, and I'm 6'5", and then I got the eye, so it was just like, who is this guy like on the bus with like all this stuff? And there was like a lot of stuff with my uncle that was like, I'm running away like left and right, going over people's houses, like sleeping on their floors. It was just like a lot of drama over the years. When I was around 22, before I walked into my house, a couple of my neighbors was like, I'm sorry, what happened? I went upstairs and asked my grandmother what happened, and then she just kind of said like, your mom got killed. She was found, Cobbs Creek.
My sister was murdered.
Sorry, that's messed up. Sheesh.
That was a terrible moment for our entire family. That was like the part that kind of made him go on a little downspin, where he felt hopeless.
I couldn't focus on art. With the reality kicking in, I just never saw a path for it. I did one semester at community and kind of just gave up. It was all about survival for the most part. I definitely had to pay the bills, had to get a job, and I got a job at the airline.
All right. That's when I started following my people on Instagram, Facebook and stuff, back in the day.
I just never was happy with who I was. Growing up, I felt like I was a product of an environment.
Bro, ego came up though.
The vision in one eye, the no mom, the no dad, the lack of father figures taking me out every day to be athletic.
All right, this is the spot.
So as I got older, I just made a lot of promises to myself to just self-improve as much as I can.
Oh.
I'm gonna get it. Me and Gene have been training for a while, and Justin saw us working. He was looking for a way to expand his life journey, health-wise, and just, something that he really felt passionate about. Piqued his interest, and he said, would you guys mind if I worked in with you?
So I worked Justin through a couple routines. We started off with defensive reactions, like just getting him to react to shots coming.
For about like 5 or 6 years, I just didn't do anything art related.
I can't blame y'all.
I honestly think maybe that break was meant to happen. It was meant to season me in other ways. Destiny guiding me, and then when I was ready, I would embrace it. The job itself had free time. That on top of people that I would run into, they would say like, oh, you still drawing? I remember in high school you used to draw. Those things would just echo in the back of my mind for like a long time. And then I think that one day, maybe it was the right picture I saw or something, kind of just triggered me to just say, you know what? I think I'm gonna give this another chance. Once I made a commitment to get back into art and to make that promise to myself to never stop, that was the beginning of my purpose coming to fruition. Art took a lot of the pain away that I was dealing with and gave me something much bigger to look forward to and to pursue throughout my life. I was drawing left and right. I wasn't necessarily getting better. I was just drawing. And I'm lucky to be in an era of social media. Early on, I realized its power. Somebody sent me to this guy's page, an artist named Kelvin Ogerfer. And he was doing these hyper-realistic drawings with pencils. And I'm like, is this guy like a real person? You know, you hear about like Picasso and Van Gogh. A lot of people I looked up to that I didn't know in the art world were like all dead. So I see this guy, he's alive. Luckily for me, I sent him a message and he replied to me. He was like, no matter what you do, if it takes you an hour just to draw a fingernail, take that hour, get everything you can out of that spot and then move on. I was like, I need to follow that advice. And that advice was like patience. At my job, I was literally asking people, I'll do your family picture for free just to see if I could do it. It was more about me kind of like developing my skills.
So we see him, we like, oh, he can really draw. So as time goes by, drawings got better.
He drew a fly.
He drew
a fly. Like so intricate, it's a fly. He drew an Eminem rapper, the rapper, everyday life things, and he just brought it to life like a fly.
This is actually his work from the competition he did with the airport, and he actually won all 3 categories. Just showed you where he was headed back then.
When Barack Obama got elected, he did a picture of Barack Obama, and that's when he was like, wow, this guy's serious with this.
As I started meeting new people and as people started to compliment me on the art, I started to become uplifted. I made my first sale. Any money I made, I would invest it into supplies. After playing with graphite pencils and charcoals for so long, I feel like I finally found my home with acrylic paint. The first surface that I used acrylic on wasn't even canvas, it was a glass window.
Oh yeah, for the kids.
He often reminds me I was the one responsible for getting him to take this serious. He was marking on sneakers and t-shirts. I was opening up a daycare center. I said, I need some characters on the windows.
That same day, I went on YouTube and it was like how to paint on windows and walls. I actually like learned how to do it that day because I didn't really know how to do it. Somebody else that owned a daycare asked him who did that and they recommended me. So I started to kind of like the whole painting thing and I'm just like, all right, this is something I want to evolve into.
When he took it to canvas, taught himself how to paint, it just went to another level.
Any medium, whether it be graphite, oil, or acrylic, the layers are extremely important to capture that 3D effect that I kind of want to bring out with my art.
Yeah. That's what caught my eye was the perspective art, among other things, you know?
People started to ask me, how could I draw and paint with vision in only one eye? With my third eye, which is your mind, the mind can accomplish many great things.
Basically, we have Justin doing a reaction.
I'm gonna pause it right here for a second and I'll be right back, all right? Get back into the documentary in a second. Oh, try to give me a blog. Wow. Oh. Anyway, my bad. Alright, he gonna get that off? Alright, whatever. Oh, buggy. Let me go crazy real quick for a second. Blind Eye Artist? Yeah, Blind Eye Artist. You can watch it on Amazon Prime. Hopefully they don't get mad at me, but it's a documentary just for educational purposes only. You dig? Hey. Need that. Educational purposes only. You did.
So the lights signify a different hand, whether it be if it's green, it's a jab, if it's red, it's a rear hand. He has vision in one eye, but it doesn't force him to be in a box.
When I draw and paint, I'm looking at shadows and angles and things like that. It's all like I'm computing it in my head.
The first painting that I saw of him was the McGregor-Floyd painting, and I was just
that was
blown
early in the
away.
game.
Just whenever you think that he can't outdo himself, he sets the bar a little higher.
So I use references. I might see a cool picture and I might say like, that would look cool inside of a painting. I started to think of ways to incorporate the references of things that I see, but also those references that I see in my head together to make a world of its own.
Lisa and Beyonce.
He came one time to reprint his artwork in my gallery, and I'm like, wow, this guy is an NBA player or he's a movie star. He was like a self-taught artist, and I was shocked. And another amazing thing is that he's using everything with one eye, and it's very hard, not just on the eye, on the brain, on all your body. You're getting tired of that. This guy is a different level.
2017 was another year where I was like hustling, painting all the time and trying to get my paintings different places. When life gives you an opportunity, you gotta be ready for it.
I'm Brian Reeves, you know, one of Justin's friends. He used to just sit in the break room and just draw stuff all the time. You know, I was looking like, man, this guy's talented. He was doing a lot of paintings for a lot of people, you know, and I just felt it's like he wasn't getting the exposure that he was supposed to get. I grew up with Kevin Hart's manager. You know, he kind of like took me in when I was younger and showed me the ropes.
Kevin Hart.
Justin said, if I draw a picture for Kevin Hart, could you get it to him? I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
So many years, I put that on hold because I didn't believe I was as good as I wanted to be with the painting.
Be hidden.
That time I saw Brian was the time where I finally felt like I was ready to do Kevin Hart. Painting, big canvas, 36 by 48. Finally finished it, satisfied with the results.
And I'm like, when Kevin see this painting, he gonna love it.
Right.
He hit me back up and was like, yo, they really like that junk. He said in a couple of weeks he's gonna be in New York to tape an episode of Saturday Night Live. You can come up there and deliver it to him personally. And I said, what? The day New York happens, got the painting, Kev comes in and he's looking at it and he's like, man, this is crazy. Like, you did this? And I'm like, yeah. And like, my mindset was to give it to him. So it wasn't like, I want Kev to buy this off of me or anything like that. The next morning, when I went on my page on Instagram, it was just like nonstop likes and follows out of nowhere. And then I saw the tag and the ad and it was Kev and I was like, man.
Artwork at its best. Shout out to my guy, Justin Wallington, Philadelphia. God damn.
Kev posted a picture of him with my painting in the background and just said, I would like to thank Justin Wallington for this gift.
He went above and beyond for us, just like Justin did for him.
So I'm just like a little kid, like, bet, like, you know what I mean? If something is like paying off. I got like 10,000 followers off of that picture. And then I get an email.
Big Shaq.
It says like something Shaq LLC. I'm like, Shaq? And it's like, yo, I want to see some of your artwork, man. Like, good job on that. I was like, is this the legendary Shaq, basketball player Shaq talking to me? And then he sends me this video. It was like,
yeah, it's me, big dog. I want to look at some of that art.
Yo, send me a catalog or something, big homie.
Send me a catalog or something, baby.
This is like a double whammy all in the same day.
And then Justin forwarded me the video. I was like, oh, it's really Shaq. So I'm like, all right, let's get on it. He wanted the Biggie Smalls painting. I was telling Justin, you should paint another painting.
Found a dope picture of Shaq that I never seen before and did that. And we took both of those out to LA. It's the first time I ever hopped off a plane going down to baggage claim and like somebody's holding a sign up, just got your name on it. Where we at? What we about to do?
LA, about to drop Shaq Diesel off his pictures. Who's out here?
Making moves. So we met at the Waldorf Astoria. You see this giant walking down.
Me, dog? Yo, Justin. Yeah, this is you, bro.
All right.
Oh, man. You ready to try? Yeah. artist, if you ain't drawing like that, put your paintbrush or whatever you're doing, putting it down right now. Man, one eye artist, line in the left eye. Line in the left eye.
Shaq.
It was like we knew each other. He talked to us like we were like his homies.
Yes, the favorite with his hand, line in one eye.
We start talking about the Sixers and the Lakers and the finals and Allen Iverson. He said he actually wanted us to win that one. But he said,
He did say that.
He said Mutombo was talking trash to him, so he had to teach him a lesson.
This Shaq, my man Justin, just came down from Philly, hooked me up.
He actually bought the painting off of me.
Yeah, what's up?
If there's like a message in here somewhere, it would be like, because I gave
Yeah, live reaction. This a painter. I got one of his paintings, it's the Batman one. And yeah. Kind of sort of live reaction. It's on Amazon Prime. It's called Blind Eye Artist. But yeah.
this painting to Kevin Hart. I could have tried to get some money out of him, but I offered it as a gift. And in return, he posted my artwork on his social media. Shaquille O'Neal contacted me. He purchased some artwork off of me. And I kind of just was like, you know what? This is the next stage of my evolution.
And then Shaq hooked him up with the benefactor. Yep.
Because now I want to finally start to dabble more into my ideas, concepts that have never been seen, and I'm twisting reality and history. When I was a kid, Philadelphia Museum of Art was one of my favorite places to go, and I was a big fan of Michelangelo and Leonardo and all of these guys. There's not a lot of black people, African-American artists that are in art history. The first time I ever was put on to the painting that's inside of the United States Capitol building in DC. There's a picture of George Washington surrounded by all these people. And that painting is called the Apotheosis of Washington. And apotheosis means to like ascend to a divine level. My painting, The Apotheosis of Legends.
It's fire, look at it. Crazy.
When Nipsey passed away, his legacy seemed to just ascend to this like crazy level that it's sad that it didn't ascend while he was alive. It made me want to incorporate him with other legends that have tragically been killed. That's when I added Tupac, Biggie, and Eazy-E. They're like in this heavenly looking realm. I have the blind eyes in here, the lion, which also represents wisdom. It represents the sun. Michelangelo, this being inspired partly by him and the cloths and the folds and the wrinkles of the clothes. I knew that that's one dynamic that I wanted to like master, doing hair and skin texture with my drawings, that one day I could do a painting like this. Shaq, he follows me on Instagram, so he was like, I need that painting. But this one I didn't want to sell. If I was to sell it, I would sell it for X amount of money, and I kind of put it high because like this is just one of those ones that it gotta be like life-changing for me to sell it. So I make prints of a lot of my work, and I also make limited editions. I told him he could buy one of those. He told me when he was gonna be in Philly, and we made that happen.
God bless you. God bless you. That was good.
As I evolve as an artist, I wanted to start to incorporate more and more of a Renaissance feeling and then insert modern icons into it. Modern art in a sense.
Yeah.
Leading up to this painting that I'm currently doing, everything up until now was just like practice.
I've been following this guy for a long time. His art is just getting better and better.
A horrific incident caught on tape. His name was George Floyd. He was black, unarmed, and he was pinned down on his neck by Minneapolis police. And now he's dead.
And overnight, the protests escalating across the country.
The whole downtown, including the art museum, was packed full of people. It was just unbelievable what a week could do, like a week's difference, how it can change the world. 2020 has been really trippy, been really something for the history books.
I had to buy the Batman painting. I'm looking for it.
There's nobody quite like our guest tonight, the one and only Shaquille O'Neal. How you doing, Shaq?
The
I'm
paintings
doing
in the
good, Jimmy. How
background.
about yourself?
I've had better weeks, for sure. What do you think when you turn on the television?
Yeah, there's an old saying that goes, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. And what happened to George Floyd was all the way wrong. Absolutely wrong. Uncalled for. I've never seen that technique taught. A lot of police officers I talk to would never do that. Everybody's upset. Everybody's tired. We demand justice. I think people are just sick and tired. I've seen outbreaks and riots before. This is the first time I think the country is doing it all at the same time.
You know, there's definitely power in symbolism. There's power in imagery. Seeing George Floyd on camera, knee on his neck until he passed away by a cop that kind of looked like he didn't even care is pretty scary. The coronavirus has been around for 2020, right? A lot of us growing up in the urban communities, we always feel like it's two Americas anyway. So it's just kind of ironic that there is this higher stress level going on in the country right now. But if you really think about it, the urban communities have been dealing with our own versions of coronavirus forever. 2020 is evidence to show like what happens when the economy shuts down. No certainty of what's going to happen tomorrow. That literally happens every day in the hood. This painting, I call it the Black American Dream. It just seems like it's a little bit more struggle involved in it. I believe that I'm a part of that Black American dream. Grew up in group homes, no parents, and I'm still chasing my dreams. Put the mask on, COVID-19 in 2020. Strap up, no mask up. I got a phone call from Stephanie Roach at the Flag Art Foundation in New York City. Cool, definitely. She congratulated me on Shaquille O'Neal having my painting, The Apotheosis of Legends, behind him on national TV. She mentioned to me that there is an art exhibit that will be in the Hamptons, and that art show represented what's going on in 2020. So what she didn't know was that wasn't the original. That was an limited edition print of the painting. So when I mentioned it to her, she was like, that sounds perfect. I'm gonna run it past the Academy. We were talking about shipping, and I was like, man, I'm from Philly, but I was like, I'll drive it up to New York. Turn left onto West Broadway. New York, every time I come out here, it makes you feel like you have a greater purpose. Especially coming out here with a purpose. It makes it even more complete. Might need help. Is it because this thing is like doesn't
Can you hold this one?
lock? Is there a way you can hold the thing?
Oh, to the elbow.
Woo, that's heavy.
The New York Academy of Art is a very prestigious art school. It was founded by Andy Warhol, and it was a dream of his because he believed that figurative art is the foundation for even the artist who draws a line.
Appreciate that. Acrylic paint.
Really weird time to be putting together a show.
Right. And the 25th is still on, right? It almost seems like it's a dream. I feel numb. A lot of artists who have inspired my work are from New York City, from Basquiat, Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, man, every time I come out here, I just use that energy to inspire my creativity even more. You know, you might be walking down the street and see an instant inspiration. Just 2020 alone, this statue has seen so many crazy things. You don't really hear too much about African-American sculptors. Simone Lee, she's big time. She has one of her statues, Brick House, downtown New York City. Right before I started my I Once Was Blind painting, I went out to actually see the making of Brick House. I was instantly inspired. It's very powerful as a young black girl to walk down the street and see a statue of a powerful black woman overlooking the city. And even in a time of crisis or pandemic, she's there overlooking, powerful, undamaged. It just sends a great message to everybody, including me. This painting, BAD, Bad, Black American Dream, I wanted to incorporate a lot of black success stories all in one painting. It's pretty much me paying homage to a lot of the artists who've come before me. I was like, I gotta do Jay. He's inspired me time and time again when I felt like giving up. Marcy Projects is 1 mile away from where I'm sitting right now. And not only has Jay-Z emerged out of that project building, even in the places where people think that there's no talent, no hope, roses are growing out of it. I'm just an artist out here.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Respect it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Got you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Such an amazing feeling to be out here in Brooklyn, New York, in front of the one and only Marcy Houses, the place where the man, the myth, the legend, Jay-Z was brought up.
Houses.
To be out here, it gives me a feeling of you can do anything. And that's the whole concept of Black American Dream, is that you can come from anywhere and rise to any level you want as long as you have the right mindset. Definitely had to add Basquiat in there. Jean-Michel Basquiat. The first person I learned of Basquiat through was Jay-Z. The painting to the left side, it was purchased for $110 million. He didn't go to art school. He was in an accident when he was younger too. Basquiat died in 1988, which is the same year that I lost the vision in my left eye. One of the key things with me is symbolism and metaphors. The Beyonce statue is named Nike of Samo Thrace. And before Basquiat became independent, so to speak, he was a part of a graffiti group called Samo. So that's a cool connection as well. Artists that I've seen start shading from the jump, like from the first layer. And I feel as though it's just like life, you know what I mean? Sometimes the complete story is in the buildup. You know what I mean? You don't want to go straight to the shading from the beginning because you're missing a lot of depth and details that the layers bring to a painting. I feel like I'm a vampire sometimes.
Up all night.
The night is peaceful and I have just lights around me. I'm definitely on a deadline, so I'm gonna have to sprint and hurry up and get this done before I head up to the Hamptons. Once I get through the first half of the painting is where I'll go all night, all day, all night, all day.
Oh, got it.
It's 2 a.m. I've been at this all day. I'm tired as Lord knows what, but I'm focused.
Oh, yeah,
In
this is
such
a good
complex
perspective painting
and
right
fraught
here, too.
moments in history, oftentimes creative thinkers have been the way forward. In the most challenging times, in that moment, it's hard to see light in the darkness. And creative thinkers have a different way of working anyway. I would say many artists work in isolation.
Definitely.
On top of the fact that there was such an intensity about what was going on in the external world, that alchemy of the two, I think, made for an extremely loaded and urgent and important message that needed to get out there. And so with 2020 Vision, we have 42 artists and 18 writers that all address this from different angles.
I mean, it's amazing when you come to a show like this, the variety of art is so broad.
Right. I like that though.
Yeah.
Variety is always good.
See, that's right up your alley. That could be something connected to the Matrix or something.
Exactly. I love stuff like this.
Matrix.
Glenn Furman, Big G, that's my guy, that's my friend. I do remember Shaquille O'Neal mentioning how we should get in touch with him. I wasn't fully aware of his influence in the art world when we initially met. Ever since then, it's been a great relationship. He's been a mentor to me.
Glenn Furman is probably one of the most prominent figures in the art world as a collector and a supporter, and I was lucky enough to be shown his private collection. It was just miraculous to me to see the amount of art that he has and what an incredible eye he has.
So like this is the focal point, but like I'm like a fan of somebody to take the time to do all
stuff, yeah.
the rocks and like every corner has like something in it they put love into.
To me, art has a massive impact on your life and on your surroundings, and I've had opportunities to really appreciate that over the years. This is like signs of the times. I like this. Purell,
right.
The mask. I mean,
Toilet
it's funny,
paper.
toilet paper. It's funny, how did toilet paper become such a thing? Like, I first learned about Justin Wallington, it was kind of a strange situation, but I have a relationship with Shaquille O'Neal. We've done some projects together, and Shaquille called me on a FaceTime when he was in Philadelphia with Justin, and he was like, hey Glenn, you gotta see this guy Justin in Philadelphia, he's an amazing artist. Shaq doesn't call me with artist recommendations very often, so it definitely jumped out at me. Check it out, I mean, look at that view from here, that is serious, right?
Oh man.
You gonna fall over?
Man, that's so amazing, man.
It's crazy. The original.
That just looks so epic. This is like a wall rocket. I mean, you can see this just like kind of shoots out at you.
Wall rocket, I like that.
I love it that it's like kind of right at your eye level. It's even a little bit below eye level, so you're kind of really, you feel like you're just like hanging out with them.
Yeah.
And then the beautiful thing about collecting contemporary art is oftentimes you get to know the artist, and that brings an additional element to being a collector.
I feel like you can feel something in him when you look at him, like his pain. I feel like Nipsey is kind of talking to him, saying like, it's, same old stuff going on down on Earth, man.
This is a brilliant thing here, how you have the champagne coming in from off.
Right.
It's like somebody, like, who is pouring him? Who's that?
Exactly.
Where is it coming from?
I think all of these people are dead, right? I think it has something to do with like afterlife or heaven or hell. It seems like it's a door to something surreal.
I look in Tupac's eyes, like it's almost like he's ashamed of what the world has become today. And like at some point we gotta cross over from just being entertainers to someone that we have substance in what we think and what we say, and people take more away from us than just our persona.
this piece was so powerful, just pulled me right in. And his eyes, his presence, how Justin captured his strength, essence, vulnerability. And then when you look at the angels and the pyramid, you know, the time stands still and it's timeless.
Look good.
I definitely didn't foresee me selling the Apotheosis painting in the foreseeable future. Like I thought it was going to be at least 10 years before I sold it.
Because look at this. I mean, that's just, it's really, really incredible.
But then I got an offer I couldn't refuse.
I've wanted to really own a unique work of Justin's for a long time. He doesn't sell a lot of work, you know, he just likes to keep it himself, which again, I really respect, and I think most great artists become their own biggest collectors if they can afford to. And so we just discussed it, and Justin allowed me to buy it, really is how I phrase it. I'm very fortunate to own it. I think it looks amazing here in the museum, and I'm confident it will look equally amazing when it's on the wall at my home.
It really meant a lot to me, especially because of who purchased it. As an artist, I want my art to go places where I know that it'll live forever.
So, without further ado, I call this painting BAD, and it stands for Black American Dream. So here it is.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I know those work.
Simone Lee, obviously I learned about her through you. I was inspired by that statue.
This sculpture by Simone Lee, which was installed in New York City on the High Line, was actually produced in Philadelphia. And Justin and I went to see it while it was being produced at the Foundry in Philadelphia. So I think you kind of feel like you're almost a part of the creation of that sculpture, right?
Exactly.
Just seeing it.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
One of his verses, he says, "Survive the droughts, I wish you well." We can actually look at it like 2020 is like a drought in a sense. There will be droughts, there will be downtimes, but if you survive them and you come out on the other side, that's probably where success is at.
Justin's work, like a lot of the work that I really like, it has a technical acumen and clear prowess that is evident when you see that he can paint. He's just a really great painter, but having that skill alone doesn't lead necessarily to be an artist that is of interest to me. But
hey, I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second though. Yeah. Give me like 2 minutes. Maybe less. Maybe less. You never know. Almost ready. All right, sheesh. All right, here we go. My bad. All right, shit. Better sit down. Right. Oh. Is it a post game? Nah, I got time. All right. All right, let's back here then.
But you know, if you pair that great skill with subject matter, structure of the painting, what's going on, that was what I found to be really interesting. enough to me. But if you pair that great skill with subject matter, structure of the painting, what's going on, that was what I found to be really interesting.
You're gonna rock this. Let's see it. Woo!
While we were out in the Hamptons, Glenn took me wake surfing for the first time.
That's epic.
Man, I've seen his pictures, I've seen videos of him doing it. He has his kids with him on the same board as him, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I need to try that.
I can do that. If you watch the end of the documentary, he finally get it.
And boy, oh boy, it is definitely not as easy as it looks.
Come on.
Hey! Hi, sweetie.
Yeah, sure.
This part is right.
Baby.
Everything good?
Yes, yes, come on in.
This is a flyer of the
wow.
art exhibit out in the Hamptons.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, 2020 vision.
In correlation with what's happening today, right?
Exactly. And the back has
Oh, 2020 vision, Southampton Art Center.
Justin Watlington right there.
I see it. How about, let me see if it'll sit there by itself.
My Aunt Cheryl, she's basically been there since day one. She's been someone I could always go and talk to. I was selected by the New York Academy of Art, and they asked me that I want to be a part of it, their exhibit.
I know you said yes.
Of course I said yes. It was like, man, who, me?
Wonderful. I'm so proud of you.
I just wanted to tell you about it as well,
yes,
too. So.
yes. I am just so proud, but I knew this would happen, and I know a lot of artists are just dying just to get in the door. It's all about who you know, and it's hard. So, but you're breaking boundaries. Just keep up the great work. When you put goodness in the world, good things happen. This is my sister, your mommy, Linda. Speak her name. This is Linda Watlington. And she did this self-portrait with those praying hands. I think she's looking up in heaven. Yep.
Heaven's everywhere.
Yeah, heaven is everywhere.
I think so.
Yeah, hell right now is here on earth.
Right.
Looking at it now, it's like a prayer and hope for you to grow up to be who you are now. Not only did your mother give you a gift, your grandmother gave you a gift.
Right.
Your grandmother made sure that you knew how to survive through the storm. Your mom, she's in heaven just saying, you are the dream.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, and you're going to keep going and leave nothing short of greatness on this universe. Live your life with purpose.
These past 6 months felt like 6 years. Nobody actually knows when this pandemic is going to end, but things have been opening back up slowly but surely, which I'm excited about. So it's finally time to unveil I Once Was Blind to the world.
He just did this incredible self-portrait that nobody has yet seen.
I've seen a couple shots of it, a couple pieces of it, but not the whole thing. So it's definitely going to be a special moment when he reveals that to everybody.
To share this moment with everybody in a year such as 2020 is definitely a feeling of accomplishment, just a feeling of perseverance.
And what about music?
Yeah, they supposed to be playing it. They not playing it yet?
No, she said you didn't give her a playlist.
All right.
All right, bye.
I'm on my way. You know, all this rushing and all this preparation and everything, and we only really got an hour and a half.
and it just seems so crazy. But at the same time, it's like that moment is worth it. That moment of, it could be 5-minute moment, you know what I mean? And honestly, I guess it's like photography. You know, photographers take 1,000 pictures and they might find one great picture out of 1,000. So this is like that. In this crazy world of all this stuff going on, like we found, you know, great moments within that.
Woo! I'm a little nervous right now, but it's all good. You know, I walked in the door, I seen all y'all here, and it really brought a tear to me. The title of this painting is called I Once Was Blind. I want everybody to see themselves in this painting. Like, just picture you in place of me. I believe that's what life is about, is elevating, moving forward.
Painting is amazing. It has so many different levels to it. And it's like, if you really look into it, you can see the story that he's trying to portray about his elevation in life. Even down to like the black and white, the pyramids in the back, the enlightenment right behind his head when he gets to that person that he's trying to be.
A lot of people have a victim mentality that they can't do things because of where they came from. And he took a bad situation and elevated and used his pain to pursue his passion.
Between the books and the little Easter eggs in it, it's something that I'm able to actually look at and figure out what's he trying to say here, what's he trying to say there.
He's had so many spectacular, very detailed pieces, but this is definitely the most grand. You know, it's not just about Justin, it's about the perspective on yourself.
It's always everything that leads up to the accomplishment that makes that accomplishment what it is.
So this toast right here is to 2020. We still here, we still kicking.
So that other
This reminds me of one of those movies where like it's a dark cloud over the city and then something magical happens and then the dark cloud has been lifted.
First black female vice president, first female vice president.
Anything's possible. What up, what up? How you doing, man? Everything good?
Nice to see you, man.
You too, man, you too.
How is it in Philly? How is it?
It's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah?
Everybody's celebrating.
All right, man.
Oh, let's see.
Surprise, surprise.
God. Wow.
That's the original, yeah. First one.
Man, oh man. Let's say 1988. It's the year 2020, and I'm finally getting this frame. I was actually still in the hospital bed after getting eye surgery on my eye.
Wow.
I don't even know who that person is. I kind of just made them up.
With one eye, yeah?
With one eye, man.
In the hospital.
In the hospital, in the bed with IVs in my hands.
Wow.
This frame is like amazing. It has that vintage feel.
Yeah, vintage
It matches
feel.
the paper that's 30 years old, 32 years old.
Exactly.
So
That's how I was trying to do that.
That's crazy.
To match the paper.
You the
That's going to
man.
be in the museum soon.
You the king when it comes to this stuff, man. Thank you.
Any new projects?
Yeah, of course, man. I'm always working, man. I'm working on something pretty epic right now, man.
What is it?
I can't wait,
Obi.
man.
Is that a surprise?
You know you the homie. I'll tell you anything,
Yeah,
man. But,
you told me everything, I know.
Nah, I'm actually working on a Kobe.
Kobe piece?
Kobe and LeBron. Kobe and LeBron. It's gonna be crazy. Keeping up with the media and politics these days is like watching reality TV.
I see that people are storming the United States Capitol.
Insurrection.
The apotheosis of Washington, I'm pretty sure he's looking down there like, what the hell is going on right now? The artist in me, I'm just looking in the background like, hold on, just don't mess up the art, don't take none of the art. So now it's January 20th, 2021. I'm working on a painting pretty much 1 year in the making. The beginning of 2020, something definitely fell off. Kobe Bryant passed away, and his daughter Gigi, and everybody else that was on that helicopter. It definitely hit me really, really hard. Sometimes things like that happen. We just see how fragile life is. So this painting is titled For Kobe. We're here 1 year later, man, and presidential election, COVID vaccines are being deployed, and I'm just doing my part. I feel like art is like a major part in keeping people distracted from the stresses of the world. When I go into detail, I definitely feel like I'm going into another dimension. I was initially going to paint something all Kobe, and once LeBron won that ring, it was just even more reason why I needed to immortalize them together. There's a play on words. 4 is LeBron's 4th championship ring. People that grew up watching athletes as role models, LeBron represents unlimited possibilities of black people in America. Today, I will be painting the Black Mamba that's on Kobe's shoulder. I like to have a main story and then like a subplot. If you start to look around in the background, plenty of subplot stories going on there. One of which is Perseus with the head of Medusa. A king gave Perseus an impossible mission to go kill Medusa and to bring her head back to him. Nobody believed that Perseus was going to be able to do it. Athena, which is on the other side, gave Perseus weaponry and armor, the ability to fly, the helmet with the wings on it. Lo and behold, he slayed Medusa against all odds. I wanted to unveil this on the 1 year anniversary of Kobe's passing.
The Flag Art Foundation is a nonprofit exhibition space located in Chelsea. For the past year, we really haven't had any type of gatherings at all. But leading up to this particular special occasion, we decided to take every precaution, and that involved getting COVID tested, making sure that everybody was socially distant. I knew that Justin was making a new work, but I didn't know exactly what it was. And then as we started to near 126, I had a definite feeling that it had to do with Kobe Bryant. I knew in the past year that was something that really hit him very hard. Seeing the painting on the anniversary of Kobe's death had a huge impact on everybody that saw it, even though it was a very small group of us. There was a lot of thought that went into how he wanted to put together this image. The reflection of Gianna and the trophy, she's one of the angels. It's a made-up moment. He's pulled from the past and the present to the future. I think that's something that's really mind-blowing for a lot of people right now.
I wanted this painting to come out into the world the right way the first time. I just felt like it might make somebody smile.
So you can see the future when you start a painting, you can really envision what it's going to be?
The vision
is what starts everything. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank y'all, I appreciate that. Gotta make this post real quick. As a little kid, I would look at these masterpieces inside of like museums and look at every corner and see the depth and the detail. I knew once I got back into art through patience and practice, my paintings would eventually transition into basically what I believe that I'm doing now.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing? Simone Lee, right? Something powerful about it for sure.
Up here, she's really like a goddess.
Almost like a skyscraper,
Yeah.
but in sculpture form.
All right, well, I want to see the brushes.
Yeah, I got you.
Brush.
Different sets of the Wellington paint brushes. I wanted to start off with three of the
Justin
most important
Wellington.
brushes that I use.
This is incredible. Beautiful, man.
You like them?
I still won't be able to paint as good as you, though.
Try it, man. They're like little mini magic wands. I appreciate the support, Big G. 2021. Bam.
Nice.
I'm sending a very, very big thank you to an artist I've known for a very long time here on social media. Goes by the name of Justin Wadlington. He's an artist, an incredible artist, blind in one eye, but there's no limitations to his creativity and his raw talent and skill. He's come out with his own bespoke premium set of brushes, so many different sizes and fine points.
My guy.
So I'm definitely going to be using these. Brother, can't wait to meet you up there in the States, man. Sending you all my love. Thank you very, very much for this, bro. Much appreciated.
Yo, bro. Saw your post, man. I really appreciate that. Can't wait to see if you blend with them. That'll be epic. Be safe out there, man. Peace. My internet homie, Kelvin Okafor, over in the UK, man. He's definitely one of my biggest inspirations. Look, patience, faith, and consistency in the background. See? People be sleeping on the power of art and how it can bring people together, and it's deeper than just paint on a canvas or lead on a piece of paper.
As his body of work grows, as more people find out about his collection, what's even more fun for me is not what he's done, but what is still to come and what is yet to be put on canvas. As his sphere of experience and his sphere of influence kind of grows, the notion of collecting Justin's work would be a great honor.
I love this so much. He showed me this, he sent it to me.
I think his art is very powerful because there are statements that get made, and yet, even though they're extremely bold, you're not told how to feel. And to me, each one of the paintings, they have a message. They're taking a stance, and yet you can find this duality, I think, in them.
Yep.
I think that's unique in an artist, not to want to dictate to the viewer how they should see this piece of art.
I was invited out to be a part of the exhibit in the Hamptons in 2020, and I was honored to meet the president of the New York Academy of Art, David Kratz. Amazing guy. He always says like he wants me to show him how to do acrylic painting better. I don't know if he's playing with my emotions or what, but this is like the president of the New York Academy of Art who is a master in his own right painting. I got an email from him inviting me to be a part of an annual event that they have at the New York Academy of Art that helps students, funds their art programs, and wanted to know that I want to be a part of that.
Put a chair in.
I selected my Omega 9 painting to be auctioned off to help a great cause. And then the icing on the cake was Sotheby's, one of the most prestigious auction houses in the world.
Artists for Artists is a staple of the calendar, the social calendar of the New York art world. It's also the place that people come to see the next art stars, the emerging artists, tomorrow's new wave.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Stacking card lighting is great. Thank you very much.
Can't leave home without it.
And Justin, hi.
Justin, nice to meet you. How you doing? You just look at the art world in general, there's a lot of prestige around it, and you know, these people have a lot of accolades. And then sometimes I look at me, you know, and I'm like, man, drawing cartoon characters and pictures out of hip-hop magazines growing up. Sometimes you never even dream that you'll be amongst those people. Even just to be in the same room with them, not even to have your artwork next to them.
It's kind of crazy because like Omega is the last letter of the Greek alphabet, which is the 24th. So it's the 24th letter. A lot of correlations in there.
That's why I'm standing next to it.
Word,
Next to it, baby.
Thank you, man.
That's why I'm standing next to it.
Yeah.
Your work is amazing.
That's dope, thank you. It's my hands in the painting.
I love it. I like it because he knows how to dress. Self-taught?
Self-taught, yeah. I actually taught myself how to paint maybe 10 years ago. So that's 60 by 72.
Oh my.
It's called Eyes Wide Shut.
So when did you start your art career?
I did it for fun, but then I guess after I graduated high school, and I felt like there was no real pathway towards it. Because, you know, I grew up in like the inner city and stuff like that, so it wasn't really a lot of opportunity to really grow as an artist.
You know, what size that coat is?
You want to try it on?
Yeah, that's fine.
Jacket. It might. I don't think the other one's gonna go on. Nah, it ain't gonna fit, but let's try yours.
All right.
I like it. Oh man.
Blend about everything.
I think you often hear about how arts programs are the first to get cut whenever there's a budget crisis. I grew up going to public school. My mom actually was a public school teacher. My wife's mom was a teacher. So we kind of have a real appreciation for how important teaching is. It's at the core of our country. So tonight we're celebrating the winners over the last 3 years of the Flag Award for Teaching Excellence to really celebrate the great public school teachers of New York City.
One thing that we found in our winners and that we looked for was tenacity and passion and innovation and creativity. And I think all those things are really present in Justin's story. And so having him meet the teachers and speak a little bit about his work to them really, really resonated with them.
When I went back to high school, I do remember an art teacher by the name of Brother Richard. He was really cool. He was like one of the first teachers that like asked me to teach the class some of the things that I knew. Sometimes you feel underappreciated depending on where you grew up, you know what I mean? And somebody to believe in you and to appreciate what you're doing. In my case, I do feel like that motivated me to want to do more and do better. So.
Some teachers who really want to meet you.
How you doing? How you doing?
Justin Wellington.
Justin, yep.
I'm Willie.
How
This
you
has
doing?
been incredible just to be around your work.
I appreciate
It's
you.
been overwhelming.
You are absolutely amazing. As an art teacher, this is my dream for every single one of my students and for myself. And so, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm proud of you, and I don't know you, but I am going to say,
Dream for me
you
too.
did
This
it, man.
is definitely
You
crazy.
did it.
Thank you. It's crazy.
All right. Unbelievable.
The one that I really liked was the Albert Einstein, obviously, because I'm a science teacher. So I got a couple pictures with that one.
This is why arts education is important for schools, because students can find their vehicle of expression.
To see that art can be a career choice, you can excel at art and actually make a name for yourself with art, not necessarily just being a rapper or just sports. Art itself as a creative medium. Being proud to say I can draw, I can paint.
In one of his pieces, it talks about his transformation, and that's something I'm actually going to think about putting in my teaching curriculum, so kids can actually see what it looks like to manifest your dreams. there are paintings that looks like this. I want everybody to take one. You're going to look at this painting and think to yourself, what do I see? And what do I think this means? And as you know, art is expressive, so no answer is incorrect. It's all about perspective and what you see, right? You bring your life, your perspective to art when you're interpreting, you're analyzing. Go ahead, Jeter.
I noticed it's the same guy, so, and each one is on their knees praying to that one guy. So I feel like they could be possibly asking forgiveness to himself.
I see a checkered board floor, and I know that represents good against evil, like black is bad and then white is good.
The one in the middle, which is this one here, he has a sword on top of his head. That means like he's the king.
Man, deja vu. Definitely a little nervous right now, coming in here talking to these kids, man.
How you feeling?
Talk to the chair.
Don't be nervous. Looking at Justin's artwork, I knew that my kids could connect to it because I sort of connected to it. And I thought it would be an amazing opportunity for my students to see his work. I got to know a little bit of his story, and I was even more intrigued. Justin!
They're like, he tall.
We have Justin Wallington here to speak to you guys about his artwork.
How y'all doing? My name is Justin. I'm an artist from Philadelphia. This is a better view of it.
Living in the hood and then finding his way through art is something I felt most kids would relate to and even be inspired by. There's a number of kids in my room that have similar stories.
I remember getting invited on a dance and I didn't have any clothes. And I'm in a group home, so it wasn't like I could say like, oh, I'm gonna go buy a suit or can my mom or dad buy me a suit. So I actually borrowed a suit from the house parent that was there. And I decided to paint this to represent more than just me. I wanted to represent everybody. We can all be this person who started from the bottom in a sense and are elevating mentally.
When did you start drawing?
Kindergarten. When I was about 5 years old, I ran into a piece of metal that poked me in my left eye. But even during the surgeries that I had, it was multiple, I was still drawing. And I stopped drawing around like 20 to 26. Sometimes we might think nobody cares, but even if that's the case, we gotta change our mindset, find ourselves, care about ourselves. And once we do that, the world opens up. And once you start to awaken and to believe in yourself, that's when magic starts happening.
All right, guys, Justin's gonna tell you the next part.
Snakes represent transformation, they represent rebirth. So you can either draw the snake to the best of your ability and the things around it. You can even draw the checkerboard and the apple and the books here if you want, and try to draw it.
Every day I'm learning more and more, like how to draw arms, and I'm learning how to draw legs and stuff. I can relate a lot to what he was saying. Like how when he was in the hospital, he was still going on drawing. I had to be in the hospital, but when I was in the hospital too, I was still drawing.
I can't draw nothing. But I like
Not
art.
many people with disabilities, injury, blind, or anything, they start to give up on their dreams. But Justin kept going through. He was in group homes, shelters, went through a rough time as a child, but he ain't let that stop him.
What do you like doing, abstract or realism?
I'm practicing realism because I'm trying to make a portfolio for LaGuardia.
I would like to be an artist when I grow up because I just find that it's very interesting. It's an interesting career path.
This was motivating because one day I could get to that level because that's like amazing.
He picked up that compassion for the world and he's using it to inspire other people.
I always wonder if my grandma, if she was around, I wish I could call her up and tell her the good news. That just inspires me every day to use these gifts that I believe were given to me by my mom, by a higher source, and use them to be somebody, at least in the art world, where some kid that looks like me, some kid that grew up without parents, I want them to see that it's possible to excel in your craft.
When I came in here and talked to these kids, it all felt like I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Justin's body of work is yet to be defined. He's just getting started.
But I stand in this room and I wonder where I would be if I let all that take me under. Instead, I harness that pain and I use it for gain. I have great friends that I've long called fam. I've traveled the world, I've visited foreign lands. I've read many books and received many teachings, getting all that I can. And the road to success is my master plan. And I should fear nothing in this world, especially no man, for all of these things have made me the man that I am. Imagine.
To the blind, the man with one eye is the king.
Definitely a good documentary. I can check it out on Amazon Prime. Shout out Justin. Yeesh. Like I said, I got my Batman paint. At the end, they're gonna show him finally getting on the jet ski ride. Screen. Yeah, that's basically it, though, man. Good documentary, like I said. Y'all go check it out when you got some time. I'm gonna change the title of this video and everything, but maybe even edit a short, right? But, that was it. Justin. Blind Eye Artist. I watched it 4 times already. 10 out of 10. Lord. Sheesh. Yeah, he going crazy. They're trying to come back out. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Shout out to Justin Wallington and you know, Blind Eye Art. Go over there and check out his store, buy some of his stuff. Like I said, I got the Batman painting. I've been following him for a long time. He got some great, you know, artwork and everything. Y'all go check him out, man. But on that note, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.